Touchdown New Orleans. Get off the motherfucking flight. Glad ain't nobody shit on that motherfucker. So we finally made it down this motherfucker. The NO. Say what's up, baby?
Hey.
Chilling down this motherfucker. They get the fuck out of the goddamn airport so I can motherfucking smoke. I'm not smoking no goddamn camels. I don't want that shit. They can keep them motherfuckers. Look at the goddamn noise. Welcome to the motherfucking NO. I ain't know New Orleans had no goddamn palm trees down there. Fresh down in the NO. Try to go. I want to go see the swamp. And go take me to see Master P. Take me to Master P. You know where Master P live at, man? They gonna say, da 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 da.
What?
Rolling down this motherfucker. The NO, the motherfucking police. The motherfucking no limit police. The no limit police on Bourbon Street, motherfucker. I guess that's the balcony where the motherfucking titty is supposed to be out there. The balcony where the titty is. No goddamn bees. So no titties. Police. Hey, but see what the hell going on down this bitch. On Bourbon. See what's going down, taking a pretty walk down those there. Bit that motherfucker. Dumbass motherfucker got bit. That motherfucker stupid as hell.
Are you recording?
Some more bucket boys down here. They got the bucket boys everywhere out there. These motherfuckers, man. That was it. They was getting back. Time. What time is it, right? What time is it? 6:13.
We got plenty of that, but that's a big ass meal right there.
Oh, yeah, that. They got the motherfuckers. Throwing bees and shit. Motherfucker. The motherfucker got the kids up the motherfucker. Hey, man, she got the little girl out here playing motherfucker fucker. Yeah, like good. That little girl out here doing the fucking thing. titties. Oh, the police. They got that police. Here down this motherfucker. Got that piece going, motherfucker. Oh, that shit go. That damn hand grenade shit. That's where that motherfucker is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good one on my brother.
Hey, I'm trying to find David a snack.
All these motherfuckers down this here. This is that motherfucker.
March 13th.
They got one more about that motherfucker.
They got a lock on it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You can't shit or piss down this motherfucker,
For
boy.
the construction.
Your ass out.
But that's crazy. Like how the hell you
Out.
supposed to be?
That's right there.
Yeah, they got whistles and everything, right?
Y'all coming in?
I'm waiting on the bill.
Waiting on somebody.
Let me know, let me know.
Down this motherfucker, kicking it, motherfucker, drinking a goddamn hand grenade. This motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck they put in here. They don't want to fucking tell nobody. It's a goddamn secret. But that's the back of that motherfucker, back that motherfucker.
Good though.
This motherfucker good than the motherfucker though. That's where the fuck everybody else is back that motherfucker goddamn way. That's where the fuck I'm going. Yeah, that shit up this way. It's back over there. They had them in the other motherfucker too though. But yeah, just chilling up this motherfucker. You see the motherfuckers. It's big. Let's Josh, look at you. Oh. I think it's that shit that right there though. Hell yeah. Oh, look at girl. Hell yeah. Chilling like a motherfucker. That shit crazy down the motherfucker though. Like these motherfuckers thinking though. I can't say that. Yeah, they like where the fuck they go.
That's what I'm looking at.
I don't know if we go to stores and shit like. They lost the motherfucker. Man. I don't know where. Yeah, motherfucker left a motherfucker. I don't know where a motherfucker at. We got bad a motherfucker. Till later. I got time. Yeah, these big brothers right out. I got two of these bitches. Back up here, drinking more motherfucking grenades.
I'm about to see how much this damn shirt costs.
Oh, go ahead. I'm about to smoke me a cigarette.
I got some beans over titties. Actually, I showed more titties than I've seen.
They got a jalapeno on my thing. Hey, still, I got a question for you. I was Cincinnati, right? Like that right there, what's that thing right there, green thing?
A jalapeno?
Jalapeno? But ain't no H in it though. How you spell it?
Jalapeno?
Jalapeno, right?
Jalapeno.
Thank you. I've been trying to tell everybody that since they don't. Thank you. Jalapeno, thank you.
Yes, jalapeno.
Jalapeno, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. That's a goddamn jalapeno. She said jalapeno. This motherfucker got a goddamn choo-choo like suit on. This motherfucker. Yo. That nigga gotta be out. Oh, that motherfucker is hot than a goddamn. Hey, that motherfucker. Hey, I know you gotta be hot, that motherfucker make it hot, man.
Number love.
These motherfuckers is lit down this biatch. All down this motherfucker. Got me drinking this shit. Drinking every goddamn thing. Tell you one thing. They don't tell you what the fuck is in these damn drinks, but these motherfuckers is good than a motherfucker. They ain't good, they good than a motherfucker. Motherfuckers. Hell no. Like that is this though.
What happened to your money back? Oh, hell no.
See what this is right there.
If they cancel on y'all, they
Jalapenos. Hey, you know what this say? I'm comedian Big Funny from Cincinnati.
This drink right here.
You know what that say right there?
It said that drink.
You know what that say right there?
Jalapeno. What?
Right.
Jalapeno.
Right. So how you spell it though?
J.
But if you spell it with a J, wouldn't that be jalapenos?
You would think.
The jalapenos, right?
Hispanic wife would argue different.
It's that.
So now she won't say jalapenos, jalapenos.
It's that.
Jalapenos.
Yeah, you can't sound that shit out though.
Yeah. I say jalapenos, man. Fuck it,
My wife
jalapenos.
is Hispanic.
Right. Look at this. That's how you know motherfucker sit on the goddamn ground. That's how you know motherfucker down there is wet. The non-stop. I
I thought you went in there. Where you go?
And then I had to get this one. It's gonna match my shoes.
We hanging for 100 seconds to try to win $100.
I got 5
20 more seconds, get that money. Get that money. 6 seconds, goddamn.
Damn! McCager can do it. McCager can do
Yeah,
it.
your son do that shit.
Yeah, he can do it.
Oh, that motherfucker. He lost her goddamn mind pills with them. So that ain't no she bugs. That's a goddamn thing. You better get that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker. Look that. I said that motherfucker. Look at that. Hey, you better get that shit, man. Hey, that motherfucker. Hey, you better get that motherfucker. Hey, you better. Hey. Hey, you better go get this shit, man. That shit lost her goddamn mind. Fuck that. I can't go. She lost her. It's time to go to goddamn boot bag.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hey, you better get the I saw that one with the goddamn round. Hey, you better get this shit. You better get that motherfucker, man. Alright, let's go to goddamn boot bag. Hey, it's going to goddamn boot bag. It's going to goddamn boot bag.
Who's next?
Hell no, you gonna take off your goddamn bag. Y'all done lost y'all goddamn bag. Y'all lost y'all goddamn bag. The motherfucker go, oh Lord, the motherfucker go to the back. Hey, you know, that motherfucker, all the motherfuckers went to the goddamn bag. Fuck that, I'd have been through that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, I done threw that motherfucker. That motherfucker was on that goddamn roof, nigga. Yeah. That's real.
Hey, guys, appreciate it. So we
Yeah. I ain't fucking with that shit. Look at that motherfucker, man. You gonna jack him fuck up? I'll slap that motherfucker. I ain't fucking with that shit. You crazy as fuck. Oh, that motherfucker trying to kiss her. Yeah, crazy.
Wrong way, baby. Go that way. They think it's you over here.
Crazy motherfucker. Throw the motherfucker down. Get rid of that shit. That's crazy. Crazy. Fuck that. I can't do it. I ain't fucking with him.
Little dog, wait a minute. I ain't seen a little dog wait a minute, y'all. Look at the little dog.
That's Barack Obama 20 years from now. Look what Barack doing now since he ain't president no more. That's what we heard.
Why I feel like the dog gonna jump at me?
That's what dog was wrong.
Oh, my nerves still bad.
It is. Now this motherfucker. They all up that bad. What's the party now, this motherfucker? Now goddamn stop. The whole goddamn street was up on the party, boy. Huge ass beer. This nigga, huge ass beer. Huge ass beer. I ain't got no huge ass beer. I got a good ass drink, motherfucker. Yeah, these bucket boys down in the city, they ain't got that ring of buckets.
Like that shirt.
They should be tipping me for saving their shit.
Motherfuckers out there business, still out there business.
Hey, remember the time I got...
They got this right
Cuz we
here
gonna
though.
get
Nah,
the
this right
Cajun
there.
omelet with
They
the
got
crackade
They got the
pepper.
all like that or Paul.
Cuz we gonna get the Cajun omelet with the crackade pepper on it.
For the cracked pepper.
No, the
cracked
crackade pepper.
I want the seafood.
Crackade pepper. Like this right here, this right here. They just all like that. All.
You want a po' boy then?
What is it? All like that. All like that or po'
But you
boy.
gotta have this.
Sir?
That's all like that. Or po'
You want
boy.
this?
That's all. Yeah, right here. All like that or po' boy. Know what that is?
Omelet.
That's all like that. What's all like that?
That's all you got.
Or toast.
What's I'm saying? What's the all like that? What is that?
That's very nice how to read it as well, you know?
All like
But
that.
the other way to do it is alligator.
Because they don't put the hash browns in there.
Oh, alligator. Oh, it's like
You
crocodile.
fist eat the alligator?
It's like
Alligator,
like
yeah.
crocodile same. And I don't hell no, I thought it was all like that or a po' boy. I ain't know it was
For your
alligator.
Cajun omelet,
With the crackade pepper?
yes.
Yes.
Would you like hash brown or grits?
You want hash brown or toast? I almost said turtle.
Do y'all got jalapenos?
Hash brown.
Do y'all got jalapenos?
We do have jalapenos.
Y'all got jalapenos or y'all got jalapenos? Which ones?
Alright, you say tomato, I say tomato.
However you want to
Oh,
say
You
it.
say potato, I say potato.
I don't say that either.
You say jalapeno, I say jalapeno.
Jalapenos.
Do you have
say
kids
okay.
meals or you don't have kids?
Sorry.
You have kids meal or you don't have kids meal?
We do. This is adult menu.
Do you have kid menu?
We have a kids menu.
I just want. Okay. Do you have gumbo?
Yes.
I want gumbo, but I want a little pancake like a kid meal.
We
Like
don't have a kids pancake, but you can order a pancake. It's $2 a
I'm getting the
piece.
You
seafood.
gonna throw up.
I do want one pancake
gonna
and
throw
a
up.
gumbo. That's what I
You want a
want.
jalapeno?
I ain't even getting no
You getting a
jalapeno.
jalapeno?
I ain't getting
You
no.
want me to
For
get a
your omelet,
jalapeno?
would you
I
like
don't
toast
want
or biscuit?
A biscuit.
Is it wheat?
We toast it.
Yes. With some butter on it.
With the butter.
And
Yeah.
some strawberry jam.
I want to know what they, if I get this right there, right? If I get the jambalaya right, I don't want no shrimp. I can't
We
eat
don't have
shrimp.
jambalaya. So we are out of
Holy
jambalaya,
shit.
we are out of steak, and we are out of Cajun Philly, right? The chicken Philly.
jambalaya.
No jambalaya, no steak in the
Everywhere.
Phillies.
I'm about to get me some.
Is it a short on jambalaya? Everywhere I go,
Is that
ain't no
all you want?
jambalaya. Like what happened? Why ain't nobody got no jambalaya?
We are out, sir.
They got some red
You got turkey
beans and
burgers?
rice. They got,
Is this recording?
they got
right now?
Cajun jambalaya.
No, so you got turkey
brother.
burgers.
This is
What happened to
recording
my
right now.
No, you got turkey. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you just watch TV and I'll probably drink that one minute. Got the turn it in, go back to the motherfucking room down here on motherfucking. I don't know if you can see it, that's Canal Street. Yeah, down here on Canal Street. Just came from Bourbon Street. No limit, bitch. Where the P at? Nah. Where the hell P at? If I don't see motherfucking P, Missile, Sister Shocker, Lil Romeo, motherfucker, I don't, somebody goddamn No Limit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I see Fiend. I can see a motherfucker that ain't Moby Dick. Somebody goddamn it. No Limit. On the tour.
Better get this straight.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hit the picture.
I'm trying.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, we going past No Limit Studios? We going past No Limit Studios? No limit.
That's gonna be a no.
No limit. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what that is? You said what's time? Yeah, I don't think we go up right there.
I don't think we go.
Okay.
I don't think we go. That's funny. Crazy, baby. You want to see it?
I want to see no in the studio. Little Romeo, somebody, mystical. Drew Brees out. I don't know.
Oh, that's for the. Oh, is this for the? Oh,
I got another question, though. Excuse me, you got another question for you? Are we allowed to drink over here? We gonna stop somewhere to get something to drink?
Yeah, we'll stop at a break in a little while.
Yeah, I can dig it. All right. My buddy.
Miss Debbie.
As long as it got alcohol in it, it's cool.
Cafe Du Monde. I
No
want that
coffee. No coffee.
That's a drink for me. Yes.
Here. And it's on the backside of the Little Gem Saloon, which actually was the first of the jazz clubs to reopen. Sadly, they're kind of closed now since the COVID shutdown, so I'm not sure if they're going to get to reopen again. And of course, the Eagle Saloon is also on hold indefinitely now. So.
I ain't got the one mask on.
The two different cities didn't get along very well. Each city spoke their own language, had their own separate money. Even the street names changed as they crossed Canal. They didn't even agree on the streets. Canal Street. So if you look to your left, on the second floor, you see the ironwork on that little gallery. That is wrought iron, very simple. The next one coming up ahead of us on the left is more detailed. That is cast iron. So we do have a couple of different kinds of ironwork. Now, on your right, if you see the green and tan awnings, the Steamboat Natchez would normally dock right there. And it's out on dry dock right now for some maintenance. So a little bit behind it, there's terrible injustice. So much better.
No beignets.
We'll get an opportunity to try some beignets coming up a little while.
I
used location at Cafe
Bengay before on my knees.
Yeah, that's a location. Yeah, that's Decatur Street.
Same thing.
So as we cross through this intersection, if you look to your right, you'll see a little opening in the concrete wall. Not just a plain old hot dog. Coming up on your left, in case you're interested in a permanent reminder of your visit to New Orleans. There's your tattoo parlor, just in case. Now coming up on the right is a Spotted Cat Music Club. This is a small little place, but it's been a lot of fun. There's a band playing there already. When it's not raining, they'll have a band outside right now where you can listen to some open air music. That's what we call a shotgun house. Now, what makes it a shotgun house technically is that there are no hallways in the house.
No hallway.
The house is exactly one room wide. You walk through each room to get to the house. All the doors are lined up in a single line. If you open all the doors at once, you can shoot a shotgun through the front door through the house to shoot the chicken in the backyard. You'll find shotgun houses in all the historic districts. You'll find them in the Garden District, in the French Quarter. All historic districts will have some shotgun houses. And here's another one coming up on your right with the blue shutters on it, another little shotgun house. Well, how about the show NCIS New Orleans? Anybody watch that? Yes. To your right, this is Dwayne Pride's bar, which is called True Tone in the program. I got a line of cars already behind me, so y'all take some quick pictures.
Rural Street Inn?
Yes, Rural Street Inn. They change the sign when they go for filming here. They were here filming last week, so we couldn't get out here. So can't always show the building to you. Unfortunately, I can't pull over either. No place to pull over today. Anyway, they actually do use that, unless they're going to set it on fire or blow it up. Otherwise, they use that building. Then they use a mock-up. At 15 years old, immediately started gambling and squandering all the money away until he had to section off and sell the plantations from the river behind us to Bayou St. John ahead of us. Before air conditioning came along, you know, it was all about the breeze. Between the two waterways, there was always a breeze going up and down the stream. Here's another bed and breakfast coming up on your right. This big white house to Ashton's. A little newer than some of the other houses, built in 1853. Esplanade Avenue was also known as the Creoles Avenue. Creoles built their houses in the French Quarter, the Marigny neighborhood here on Esplanade. They tended to paint in louder, brighter colors. Watch coming on your left, they're trying to see who can outdo each other here. Each one painting louder than the one before. All right, you'll find those same colors in the French Quarter too. Brighter color palettes. Later, when we get to the Garden District, the American sector, they painted in white, pale, neutral colors. So each historic district has its own colors to choose from. On your left, those two buildings is the Edgar. Got a bunch of water right there. We can try to find a little bit of high ground here somewhere.
This is the one we went to?
We're gonna have to pull up a little bit to get a little high ground. So I'm assuming some of y'all at least want to go in the cemetery for the cemetery tour.
Go for it. That's what you're doing?
Yes.
Let's go. Can we take alcohol?
Can you take alcohol? I suppose you can.
My throat dry if I ask some questions. I mean, I need a drink.
All right, so if everyone will gather right there on the sidewalk, I would take your umbrellas. It's still sprinkling a little bit.
Okay, come on, baby.
Wait for
Get off
everybody to get off the bus. Wait for me.
What's up with everybody down here? You going cemetery and shit? I had to get the hell up off of that damn bus. Cause I wanna smoke too. Hope they don't come too close. Cause if she don't come too close, I'm gonna smoke something else besides that motherfucking besides that motherfucking cigarette. Yeah. Walk up in here. I don't think no ghost gonna get it. See what's going on. Hero. How they feel. Let y'all read it. Oh. Hey, let me get the umbrella so you can do this. Need the umbrella so you can do it. So the pad won't be wet.
The New Orleans. Are you trying to get under here?
Yeah, so it don't be wet.
New Orleans Cemetery. Look at this. This is nice. Let's get a little bit of footage. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I want this one.
I don't know. I'm looking for the tour guide. I don't want to get left. Shit. I don't think we need to go all the way in here. We just need to come over there and see.
I'll walk around there or at least see something.
All right, man. Well, see if you see something.
Oh, baby.
See the big shit or something? Like that's a big chip up there.
So what they put in there? I want to know what they put in there. Like the whole casket.
Oh, we're going this way.
Oh, that's
She right there.
I wonder if the names on this, all the people that's in there. You got to be able to put more than one in there. So is that all the people that's in there that's wrote on there?
Yeah.
That's neat.
All right, everybody. So there's no videoing on the cemetery tour. There's actually no videoing in any part of the city tours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry, y'all can take off.
Oh, now it's working and shit. Now it's working.
Fourth generation born in
Couldn't record shit when I was in there, but when I started rating on motherfucking now, I want to record shit.
So now we don't got to catch the trolley down to the city.
So y'all say jalapenos. How you spell jalapenos? Jalapenos. Huh?
It's not spelled like everybody else.
But you spell it with a J, right? Ain't that's jalapenos then, right? Ain't saying no be jalapenos. Ain't no H in jalapenos. Jalapenos. Yeah, jalapenos.
On the other side of that, there's a small blue building.
It's
From
a
that blue
retirement
building, you
home
can
right
rent
next
canoes,
to the goddamn
you can rent all the swan pedal
a
boats,
retirement home
and you
right
can
next
rent
to the damn
bicycles to
cemetery.
go
No
bicycling
bullshit.
around the park.
That's crazy.
You can rent the boat with the red cover on it. It's an Italian gondola boat. Somebody will come and paddle you around the park. The pump house blocks most of the canal, and there's 3 small gates they can close.
That's why they want to buy all that
Now, to your right is Lake Pontchartrain.
Lake Pontchartrain.
From north to south, the lake is 24 miles. From east to west, 42 miles.
You said it's a lake?
It is a lake.
Shit.
24 miles by 42. Most of it's only about 15 feet deep. It's not a very deep lake.
It's not very
It
deep.
is an entirely natural lake.
That look like it look like
It's not man-made. I don't know where that idea
they
comes
got
from.
wheels, dolphins, and everything in there.
It look like it's about to get you. Jeez. Look at the current.
Way behind us on the eastern edge of the lake, and my map doesn't even show that. But on the eastern edge of the lake, there's an opening out into the Gulf of
I wouldn't do
Mexico.
that shit.
And it allows the salt water from the Gulf to come into our lake.
Look at it.
Our lake is
Look
a
at the
mixture of
splashing
fresh
up
and
there.
salt water called brackish.
Look at that.
There's just enough salt water in the lake to allow the saltwater fish from the Gulf to come swimming in our lake. So you can find sharks and stingrays, redfish, speckled trout, all the saltwater stuff in our lake.
Oh,
Oh, see, that ain't no.
There's a pelican flying up over there.
pelican. They got your pelican.
New Orleans Pelican.
Well, if you wanted to be technical, it really wouldn't be a lake.
It's
A lake is defined as completely enclosed by land. And since it has that opening into the Gulf, even if it's a small opening, it would technically be a saltwater estuary. We call it a lake, we consider it a
Lake
lake, we named it a
Pontchartrain.
lake. As far as we're concerned, Lake
Huge.
Pontchartrain, that's our story and we're sticking to it. 15-foot storm surge a year after the hurricane, 15-foot storm surge. The levee on your left did its job and did not breach. The neighborhood on the other side of that flooded anyway because of another drainage canal breach. Now over to your right there's a bridge, that's the Causeway Bridge crossing over the lake. That bridge is 24 miles across the middle of the lake. That makes it the longest bridge in the world over a continuous body of water.
Right there, that bridge right there.
And we're not making that up, y'all check us out, we're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
It look dangerous.
You can
right
drive
now, though.
across it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's where you about to go?
No, we're not going to talk about that. That's too long. Nope, that's too long. We don't have that much time left.
thank you.
But there's some nice
It's
little
long,
communities on the other side. Now keep in mind, all these buildings here are all built new. Everything out here was destroyed before. The big white buildings in Southern Yacht Club,
Oh my God.
not only did it flood, the second floor caught on fire while it was flooded. The building with the red roof is a lighthouse, identical to the one before it. The hurricane knocked over on its side. Brand new restaurants here because the other ones were destroyed. Now we have Landry Seafood. Next coming up on your right, Blue Crab.
Okay.
Keep watching, you're gonna see some beautiful yachts, a big houseboat, a pretty
Is your
sailboat.
boat, baby?
There's a big marina over to the right.
That's
Now,
easy.
during the hurricane, all those boats were tossed about like toys and broken, sunken, grounded everywhere. All the actual hurricane damage has long been cleaned up though.
That's great. All this shit was
Most you see today is some empty lots. And here's Felix's Oyster
right
Bar,
here.
just like the one in the French Quarter, another location out here by the lake.
Look like Miami.
On each side of this canal, half on each side, and the middle was just open out into the lake. Nothing at all will stop that storm surge from getting in here. Now they can shut it all off. We're actually out in New Orleans now. We're in the city of Metairie. And we're in the little neighborhood called Bucktown. To your right protects
Bucktown.
this area from flooding directly from the lake. This levee did not breach, nor did the lake overtop it. And the canal we crossed over did not breach on this side either. It only breached on the New Orleans side. So if you look at my map again, you see the straight while the water was all the way to the top of it. Once all the levees collapsed around the city, the water kept pouring in for a day and a half. The water kept rising in the city for a day and a half. Look how high the walls are compared to houses on this side. Empty lots here where people haven't returned. And this is, if you look down the street, this is the only place, the only levee breach people haven't yet rebuilt right in front of.
I wouldn't either.
Now, all the houses to our right here, right in front of the levee breach, these are all brand new houses. Everything, the first few blocks had to be completely torn down and rebuilt. Now, let me show you how expensive this neighborhood is. Coming up on the right, we're gonna see an empty lot. It's up for sale. It's not very big. They're asking $161,000 for that little lot.
That little lot right there. Wow.
Damn.
And that's just because of this neighborhood here, Lakeview. Now these houses in this block, a few blocks away from the breach, these are mostly original houses, except for this light color house, that's a new one. So still 12 feet of water here, but some people made the decision.
Yeah.
So for years after the hurricane, we saw watermarks on all the houses, fences, posts, everywhere you look, there were watermarks. Now they've been faded away, painted over, washed off by now, and they're hard to find today, a natural watermark. The water originally would have been above the gutters on this house. Would have been above the gutters originally. For a little while, some water flowed back out through the same breaches. By the time they patched all the breaches, right? Keep watching to your right. There's a tall tube coming up with a cross on top. Statues around it. That's a Moriarty's tube, and I'm going to tell you a story about that here in a second. Y'all remember who Anne Rice is? Author of Interview with the Vampire and the Vampire series of books? Well, coming up on your left, this next corner house was her guest house where her friends would stay when they came to visit.
The original?
What's that?
The original series?
Yeah, the columned house on your left, that's MTV's New Orleans house. It's called the Belford House, actually. And MTV filmed there for about a year, and it took a year's worth of repairs when MTV got finished with it, too. Once MTV got finished with it and they did all the renovations, they decided to turn it into a multi-family property this time, instead of a one-family home. And if you watch on your left, here's some more of the Mardi Gras decorations coming up. Those paper mache flowers is exactly old Jeopardy with Ashley Judd, Tommy Lee Jones. And there's a little peek into your right. This cemetery is also currently closed for tours. Just like St. Louis #1, Lafayette #1's closed for tours also. Hopefully they start opening. He built it specifically to show off to his friend who was a tobacco farmer that he was wealthy.